What's up, y'all? Sean Sanders in the house. Thank you for joining me this Wednesday. How you guys doing? Yo, we got workouts. As always, I want them to never stop. Let's keep going. We're going for your dreams. We're going for the future and things like that. But I did notice that that we're starting to reach the point where, for Jace, you're starting to see workouts that you've done before. And there's like a small, weird middle spot where, let's say that we taught you 12 things only. You would be like, well, is that all that you're teaching? it might be kind of like exciting for some kids. They'll be like, only 12 things? Oh yeah, I could totally do that. That's all that I'll need to make the NBA? Sure, right? But that's not the case. But then there's like, if I've had like 1,000 things, you would be like, whoa, I'm so overwhelmed. Or you might be like, ooh, that sounds about right. All right. We have, I believe it's 296 things. I don't know, like whatever, give or take a few. And they're carefully like selected out of all the drills that I've ever done my entire life, everything that I've like researched, a whole bunch of stuff. And it's a very finite number of things that are split up between Monday, Wednesday, Friday workouts, Tuesday, Thursday practices, Sunday shooting, and Saturday open gym. And they're all like split up. Soon they'll be organized even more. But the bad part is that you don't get those things like you need them. All right, you need to learn something and then work on it for like a month, or at least like hours upon hours. All right, but what we do is we introduce it to you for like 5 to 10 minutes, and then we move on to the next thing, because 296 things is hard to get off if you have like a year. All right, what up, Jace? What up, Mello? All right, and so we end up like kind of like rushing it, because if we took all year to learn the thing, let's say that, I don't know, let's say that you didn't quite understand it in January. All right, and we went over it, and then we never went over it again until the following January. No, that wouldn't be good. So we space it out by 13 or 18 weeks. That's when you'll see the repeat, and that's like 3 to 4 months, something like that. All right, and sometimes you guys forget what you're doing. All right, basically, I'm trying to say this. This program doesn't work unless you work. All right, you have to actually go home and put in the time. And if you don't, you're gonna forget the intricacies of the moves. If you're not a quick learner, you're gonna fall behind really quickly in this program, because we literally can't dwell on one thing for as long as you need us to dwell on the one thing. Otherwise, we wouldn't get through all the things. All right, so we are teaching a lot, but it isn't an infinite amount of things. So if this is your second time seeing it, you gotta show up to practice knowing what you're doing. All right, and that's why I need you guys to do the workout beforehand, to do it afterhand, all right, to do it during hand. All right, what up, Weston? Long time no see on the show. All right, so if you guys are doing the workouts on your own, you shouldn't be surprised when we say, hey, we're doing this. There's nothing surprising about our practices. We tell you what we're up to, and then we do it. So make sure that you're doing it beforehand. Make sure that you know what to expect, so when I call it out, you just do it. Got it? I sprained my knee. Can I still come to practice to watch and help? Yeah, you can do that. I think especially for you, so you can help the small kids out. That would help actually a lot, because you can see the game from a different point of view. You can always come to practice. All right, let's check the quote of the day. It's probably something about spraining a knee. Probably. I'm guessing. Watch. Whatever the quote of the day is, it has something to do with you spraining your knee. Let's see it. Kinda. All right, success can't be forced. All right, you can't force it upon you. All right, you gotta go out there and deliberately work on it. All right, success can't be forced. Is shout out to all the crazy parents out there who are like, you gotta do this. I tell the parents, look, if you're crazy about your kid like getting better or something, that is not a bad thing. But I say that you have to keep it into perspective, and you have to get your kid better at becoming amazing instead of becoming amazing at baseball. Just becoming amazing is good enough. It doesn't need to be a particular thing. And I think that there's a distinct difference in that. It's like, no, I'm going to force you to learn the rules of success, to learn how to succeed. But you can pick whatever you want to pick. Now, if you change sports or change activities every single year, yeah, you're probably not going to make it at anything. But 99% of people don't make it at anything. So who cares, right? But I can force you to work hard at something. It doesn't, but it shouldn't be like there's something, and it doesn't have to be like, I don't know, like the same something that you picked in first grade, and just because, or the same something that you happen to be good at but you don't like. All right, that's the difference. So yes, successful habits can be forced. All right, because there's a slew of things in the world. There's the world is like so infinitely large. You can pick, like, I don't know, do you want to be great at the saxophone? Video games, like, what do you like? Cooking, you like something? Stupid kid? Well, we're gonna be great at that. But success at any one thing can't be forced. So focus on that and don't get too carried away in any one thing. You have to, I believe the best path is to follow your passion, and then you can never go wrong, even if you happen to be like really short or in the wrong country or like whatever, that your passion, where your passion has less of a chance to actually succeed. Don't worry about that. If you follow your passion, you're good to go, and then no one will have to force you. So that's the quote of the day, mostly for the parents, but also for the coaches, and maybe for yourself. Success can't be forced. Let's check a random history of hoops video. History of hoops. Oh, this is a cool bit of history. You guys know Bol Bol. Bol Bol's daddy is Manute Bol. Manute Bol has since passed away, but he was like the first giant. I mean, okay, no. George Mikan at 7 feet tall was the first giant, but this guy was like a true giant. I dropped the ball. This guy was 7'7" or something like that, 7'6", enormously large, but he's just from the Congo, like from Africa, like literally, no joke, threw spears to catch like lions and stuff like that. And when he came over to America, I think he went to Bridgeport College. He couldn't lift more than 70 pounds. He made the NBA because he's like a freak of nature. But right there next to him is the cool part of the story. That guy is Spud Webb. He's one of the shortest dunk champions in history. But below him is Muggsy Bogues. And Muggsy Bogues, I believe it was Muggsy. Yeah. No, it was Spud Webb. No, yeah. Spud Webb and Manute Bol played on the same team together. So it's crazy. Not for like their entire careers, but for a portion. And they have like I think, was it Muggsy or Spud? Let me see. All right, Manute. Picture with, it says that it's Muggsy Bogues. Yeah, it was Muggsy Bogues. Okay. So that's the random video. You can go to our challenge section to look at the History of Hoops page. You should look at all those videos in your spare time. All right, but yeah, the picture of him and Muggsy is freaking iconic. All right, and seriously, it's like crazy. Let me pump it up real quick. There we go. 7'6" and 5'3" on the same team. They have a picture with like them holding basketballs between, so you can see like the real distance. But yeah, Muggsy was a far better player. But Manute, very, very legendary, and 200 pounds. That is tiny. That is tiny. He didn't do much, but he did block some shots. That he did. Anyways, check out the History of Hoops page so you can learn a lot more about the history of hoops. So you can get more inspired every single day. All right. Next thing. Got our homework. You should be doing, I'm coming up here, pick and roll, retreat to pass, jump stop to corner option, jab to 3-option jumper, shots to box outs, Lana's moves, one-on-one post. All right, these are, man, this is some great offensive stuff right there. Every one of them. All right, shots to box out is key, is a crucial element as well, but that jab to 3-option jumper, that's legit. That's how you should be doing stuff. The jump stop to corner option, that can teach you how to cut back door properly at the right time. Retreat to pass, I mean, that's, if you can figure that puppy out before you make the NBA, you'll be able to make the NBA, because when they trap you, that's the best defense. But if you can throw that pass, which is impossible for some of you young kids, for some of you old kids, you can do so much. And then Lana's moves are a very, very, very patient way to dominate the game with 4 different moves that are counters off of each other. And one-on-one post, if you can post up someone and you can score on them, they have to double team you. And when that happens, the game becomes really, really easy. So we're going to learn all those things coming up on Friday. All right, but for today, we got favorite underdog one-on-one. Alright, that one's to even out the game. You can play against someone worse than you, someone better than you, but it evens the score. Last second shots, that's a fun thing. Weave rebounds off the wall for the small kids since they can't throw the ball off the freaking backboard yet. Athletic spin and reverse. Oh, that's a tough move. Pick and roll, retreat, then beat. This is if they're double teaming you, but you can beat the bigger player. And then ball drop, layup. Let's take a look at all those things right now to see what they're like. Watch them. For that one, make sure you guys are moving fast. Like be prepared. Don't be like picking your nose right in between the throw, thinking that you have all the time in the world. You're gonna be prepared, almost over prepared, if anything. Those are all of the drills. Let's make sure that we're doing them and we know them and we get to them as fast as we possibly can so we get as much time as possible. Speaking of time, things that we're doing coming up here with our time. Right? This weekend, let's check it out. We got workouts tonight, open gym tomorrow, Friday, workouts in both areas. We also have East Middle School opening up as well. And then this weekend, 5th through 7th graders play at 2 o'clock, 7th through 12th play at 3. 1st through 4th graders play at 2 o'clock on Sunday. And then 7th through 12th play at 4 p.m. All right? Those are the games. Make sure that you sign up. There's only one spot remaining for that Sunday game for 7th through 12th. So sign up, show up, so we can show out. All right? Let's check our... Oh, this is going to be a huge picture of me. So I'm going to make myself disappear. But check out the Wednesday Wisdom. The Wednesday Wisdom. This one is scary. So heads up. All right, let's check that out. Wait. We got to add the volume. Duh. I've noticed in zombie movies that there's always a scene where there's a ton of abandoned cars. And when there's a ton of abandoned cars, there's always someone walking in between them, and eventually they try to steal one of them. The keys are left inside, everyone else is dead, who cares, right? I had a question that I posed to everybody, and people gave me some interesting answers. This relates to coaches' choice in which basketball players that they pick for their program, or which basketball players that they pick for their team. If you had your choice of car, which car would you choose? A lot of people want to choose the big, nice, fancy one. Since it's the end of the world anyways, might as well go out with a bang, right? Or they choose like a big one, like a big Hummer, so that they can run over the zombies, right? A fast car so that they can outpace them. And I told them the best choice to make is the car with the most gas, or with the best gas mileage. All right, the car that can go the longest. So if you're a coach out there and you're trying to get a player, a smart coach would choose the player with enough gas. A player who's going to go out there and work out by themselves every single day and just not get tired. The smart coach isn't going to say, well, let me get the tallest guys on my team. Let me get the best guys on my team, especially when they're like in 4th grade. Who cares about those guys? Who has enough gas to get us there? Now, if you're a senior or a junior or a sophomore, maybe that time is over. You can just choose the best players. But if you're like a 1st grader, sixth grader, something like that, there's still a lot of time left, a lot of mileage left. We need the people with the most fuel, the people who can go the longest, not the people who are going to just burn out after 6 months of trying hard. So make sure that you are that car, and don't be like scared by the big monster trucks coming by you, or the really, really fast, sleek cars, or the really, really expensive cars. If you're an Acura, if you're a Dodge, or whatever you happen to be, if you have the fuel that it takes to get there, that's all that should matter. So you just rev that engine as much as you can, and you keep going, and sooner or later they're going to die out. And the people that chose them, they will wish that they chose you instead. Ooh, scary. Yes, but it's so true, man. Coaches basically ruin everything. All right, and honestly, you want someone to blame. This one isn't really your fault. Right? It's kind of like I don't know, kind of like politics, where the guy who lies the best wins. This one is, the coaches could tell you anything. They could say, listen, we want the best shooters, we want the strongest guy, we want the fastest guy, and you would go out and do that stuff your entire life. But what the coaches do is they go for the quick fix, the quick win, and they say, well, we want the tallest guy. And when they said that, okay, we want the best shooters, that's when the kids would go out and shoot thousands of shots. And I'll be like, dude, guys, work on your ball. And you're like, and then they'll be like, shut up, you want shooters. Or they'll be like, we want the best ball handlers. And now the kids are like ball handling their butts off every single second. We want the strongest guys. And that's what a lot of high schoolers want. So the kids will just work out a lot. That's what the coach wants. But when they say we want the tallest guy, the kids are like, what? Huh? And they're stuck because they can't change that. So even if they are tall, they're like, you want the what? The tallest guys? Oh crap, I'm tall. And they stop. Because they have such a fixed mentality, the kids stop working. So that's why I want to create a larger program where we run all the teams. So it's not about how naturally strong you are, how naturally tall you are, how naturally anything you are. Who cares about naturally whatever? Because I want to somehow get the 7-footers working harder than Michael Jordan. And the only way to do that would be to create a culture of working hard. So that means if the 7-footer ain't working, but the 5'10" guy is, kick the 7-footer off the team. Then he'll be like, are you kidding me? No, somebody wants me. And then everyone goes, no, we don't. Go over to the rec center, 7-footer, you suck because you're not working hard. Then he'll work hard. Then we won't get him being lazy. Then he'll make the NBA. Until then, he's just tall and he wins. So he's not going to work hard. He's not going to do it. It's not human nature to work hard when you've already won the game. It's human nature to work hard when your back's against the wall, when you want something more, like you guys feel right now. You want something that you're not going to be able to achieve, so you work hard for it. If you guys were all guaranteed NBA players, I guarantee you that you would not work. So Those zombie movies that I've noticed, all those cars, it's so weird that they picked a losing strategy. They just go for the wrong cars. I don't know why the keys are still in there. Because if you ditched your car, you would either take the keys or you would leave the car on. If the car is left on, it's out of gas by the time that you reach it. If they turn the car off, they're taking the keys with them. They wouldn't turn the car off and then also leave the, I'm just saying. I'm just throwing that out there. That part was random, but the rest is worth it. So heed my words, you guys. All right. Trivia question today. Oh, it's a long question. I forget what the question was. Oh, it should be pretty easy. All right. We have a culture that we're trying to build. And as I'm adding details to it, people are like, I don't know why you're doing that. And I'm like, shut up, because you're not smart. All right. The NBA has a culture that they've built. So do college teams. So much so that when they choose the colors for their team, it's not just green. It's a particular shade of green. Oh my. So in that respect, the question today is about colors, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. All right. Grizzlies team colors are Memphis Midnight Blue, Steel Gray, Gold, and what other color? Huh? Do you know? I've seen their colors. I can imagine in my mind. I know the gold. I'm guessing Steel Gray is like, the gray part, the whitish part. Memphis Blue, probably like their blue outfits, but there's one other color. These exact specific color. Is it white? It is not white. It's not white. That would be too normal. Right? It's a specific color. You only get one guess. If you know it, answer it. I'll come right back after this commercial break. You said Bill Street? No, it's not. It's not Smoke Blue. And just, I don't think that there's anything else on there. You guys both got it wrong. I only see two people on there. I'm gonna leave it to the end of the show. You got 7 minutes to answer it, but that is you know what? You can only answer one time, but that would be the answer. So I can't give it to anyone. It is Bill Street Blue. It is Bill Street Blue. I kind of slipped up when I said it anyways. But yes, it's Bill Street Blue. But you guessed white before. Sorry. You can't give you the point. But, I mean, this month is pretty much a wash because Jason's killing it. But yes, Bill Street Blue. You can look up what Bill Street is. I think it's the city in Memphis where they throw all the beads and stuff like that. It's very, very strange. But yeah, so like they care about their culture so much, especially down there in Memphis. They care about their mascot. They care about this, and when you do that, human beings, they respond to that in such a positive way that they'll basically do anything to stay a part of that team and to be a part of that culture and build it and help build it. So yeah, it's an interesting thing. Let's watch the story of the day. There are no just this one-time events. Each chance you're faced with adversity, you're teaching yourself this is what we do when faced with a challenge. The hurdles only get bigger, so be willing to go through it now or to forever get further behind. I truly believe that, and people think that I'm lying to them when I say the challenges that you face right now are helping you for the challenges in the future. It sounds so obvious, right? That sounds real, but I'm like, nah, dude, like, if that kid if that kid has a second grade test and he's struggling and you go, oh, it's okay, baby, I'll give you the answers. Here. I say you just ruined his whole life. And they're like, no, I just helped him this one time. Just this one time. No, now he's gonna want to be up the other time, and he'll be so much less capable. And the weird part is that when you're younger, stuff matters so much less, but people help you so much more. It doesn't matter. The small little bitty thing when you're in third grade, but it matters so much. So it's how do you treat them? And if you let them solve their own challenges, especially when they're easy and it's not going to break their leg or anything like that, then they're going to become amazingly strong people, and they're going to be able to solve all these things on their own. So there are no just this one-time events. Each chance you're faced with adversity, like the problems in your life, you're teaching yourself, this is what we do when faced with a challenge. So what are you doing when faced with a challenge? Are your parents helping you out? Do you cry the entire time? Do you give up easily? And I don't care what the challenge is. Any given day is the challenge. The hurdles only get bigger. So be willing to go through it now or to forever get further behind. Okay? So go through these challenges. And one of the challenges is our weekly homework, our daily homework. All right? A new quote of the day, or quote of the homework day. The pain you feel today is the strength you feel tomorrow. That is so beautiful. Oh man, I like that a lot. Because yeah, you're gonna go through some pain, but it's gonna be strength in the end. You might be hurting right now because of it, but it's gonna be strength in the end, and you're gonna be such a strong player, mentally, physically, whatever, that people won't be able to overcome you. They'll ask you, how'd you do it? And you're like, I posted homework for 5 freaking years, and you can't do it. And that's why I'm better than you. And my name's Lincoln, or Blake, or Jace. And the people that are posting it, athletic spin to reverse right there. I see that. Mellow. All right. Great job, you guys. Keep posting the homework. Keep getting better. Let's keep going. See Luke right there as well. All right. Keep improving until you can't improve no more. And of course, that is never. So let's just keep going. All right. Our attendance leaders. This is the main part. All right. This is the thing that we strive to compete with. Let's check it out. Let's see where we're at this particular week. Blow it up, please. Oh yeah, there you go. All right, so we got Teo in first place by half a freaking point. All right, Mason right behind him, 0.5. Mello right behind him, and Adrian tied. All right, and Adrian gets knocked out because of he gets half a point each time. So great job to Adrian, like to continue. That's pretty cool. Most people, if their parents can't make it on time for some given reason, they give up so fast. And it was like, I'm being cheated upon because of traffic in my swim or something. But no, he's still going. Great job. Weston's right behind him. We got Josh. I see that. And then Max has been coming a lot. I really have noticed that. Great job. Joey, he was first place last year. Now he's already 9 behind. Then Joey, he misses about 2-3 times a week. We got Jace behind him, but Jace started a little bit later in the year. Let's see what kind of pace he's on. Henry, Luke, Gennaro, Josiah, Tiago, and Austin round out the top. What is that, like 20, 15? 15, the top 15. Our historical leaders are still there. No one's climbing the charts in that one. Has Noah passed anyone yet? Noah's close to passing Sophia. Sophia's in college right now, playing basketball. And then Kiernan. Oh, he's a 1.5 away from Gavin Dodge. All right. Then our upcoming birthdays, we got Aiden Wong. If you come on your birthday, then you get a coin, as long as you make a shot. Same with Tony and Rashad. Heads up. Lucas Saints. All right, you're out as well. All right, and then our Quest to 2,000 people, Joey's still in the lead. Adrian's right there. Rob Mello's catching him. Jace is catching them as well. Joshua's right there. So let's keep working, you guys. Don't forget that the call of the day. Success can't be forced. I'll see you guys soon. Keep working out there. Show up to everything, especially the workouts and the games. All right, that's my time. Talk to y'all soon, man. Peace out.